socket here. Step is we're going to remove this center trim here. Carefully pry that out. And according to the Metra's instruction, it says do not cycle the key once you disconnect the hazard switch. I guess that puts out check engine light or something. Okay, you gotta lift this one up a little bit. So I'm just gonna leave it down here. And then we pull this out carefully. Now there should be screws inside. So we're gonna remove 2 screws on the top. Those are Phillips. And there is a one in the dead center right here on the bottom. There's a 10 mil bolt right there. So once you have those screws out, then you should be able to pull this out like this. Now we're going to disconnect all the harnesses from behind. I don't know why they said do not cycle the key without the plug on the hazard switch. Must be something. We don't care, we're not disconnecting it. Have a harness. This is the harness. The wiring should be very simple. A lot of people ask me, we normally skip how to connect from here to the radio side because the colors match. You just got to simply match the colors. Whatever matches, use. Whatever don't match, don't use. Otherwise, red goes to red, blue goes to blue, white goes to white. It should all match. Whatever doesn't match, don't use. So he's checking to see if this is an amplified. The easiest way to do it is put one side of a speaker to the ground wire, the other side using the yellow, which is the battery wire. You touch, hit a nose. That means this radio is not amplified. So I'm going to skip this part. I'm just going to show you guys just one wire what we do. Just put cap on it, crimp it, simple as that. And again, just match the colors. Whatever don't match, don't use. Only thing you may have to double check is the orange wire. Sometimes some companies use orange wire as the video bypass. Most companies use orange wire as a dimmer. So just read the label, make sure the orange wire, orange white wire is not something different than dimmer wire. So just match the color. And the parking brake wire, you gotta ground it. Otherwise you can hook it up to the e-brake. The purpose of it is they don't want you to do the settings while you're driving for hazard. And you're supposed to hook it up here so you can only do the settings on the radio with the e-brake up. We're just gonna ground that part. There's no video on this one anyway. Alright, so we got the everything plugged in, wired up, and customer would like to have backup cam integration done, so we did use that. I'm going to show you online. So this plugs into the factory reverse cam input wire. You're going to need a 6-volt regulator which comes with. This is the 6-volt regulator that enables the power for the backup cam. Alright, so this is the driver's side running board. Under the running board we found a white wire. That is a reverse wire. We're going to run this up to the white black. Okay, white black wire. We're going to run that up to the radio. That triggers the backup cam in. Using a dash kit 957522B. I'll put the link on description. You're also going to need a 70-73. We did a 7-inch one and customer decided to go with 10-inch.
Recuerda, aquí tú tienes el control 9790 IG, follow me, Alex.
Take me to Walmart. Una opción es Walmart.
Does it have a backup camera on this one?
I did this job. Beautiful job. Look.